Hi everyone, sorry for not posting this video sooner. I wanted to talk about the two most recent Big Brother episodes. We are truly nearing the end. It's just 2 more episodes, right? Monday and Wednesday next week. Wow. So yeah, let's get started. The eviction episode. Julie was dressed for Christmas's BB funeral. That black dress, she was ready for it. That conversation where Nicole was saying she was innocent her first season, but not now. And Cody's reaction to that was kind of us. It was just like, why? Nicole bragging about being in the house the longest probably wasn't the best tactic. It's not really something you should brag about when there's still a choice of choosing who you take to final 2. There's still some time. But you know, so obviously what she's done this season has worked for her. She's still kicking it. Christmas hearing that whole conversation where Enzo was saying final 3, him, Cody, and Nicole was funny. He definitely forgot Christmas was still there. Christmas didn't take too kindly to that. And she definitely started feeling differently towards Enzo, and it was pretty negative. I do want to give credit where credit is due. Christmas tried really hard to stay, campaigned a lot. She tried her best, but there's really not much she could do in that position. She did try. It's just too little too late. Cody has that relationship with Nicole. Why would he pick Christmas over Nicole? I don't know. I guess maybe there's obviously a bigger shot of him winning against Christmas than Nicole, but I just didn't see him burning that bridge, considering if Christmas somehow gets that HOH, that last HOH, and gets to pick who she takes, would she pick Cody? You know, when Julie asked her, Christmas said, yeah, for sure, because that's what she said, but it's very different when you're actually in that position than when you're not, and we've already seen that several times before. You say things when you're evicted, but that's not necessarily what you would have done if you would have been in that position. It's very hard to say that when it didn't happen. So jury segment, Ian was pretty smart calling Christmas coming early. I mean, it's an easy thing to say considering who's left in the house, but it was funny, and yeah, I'm always happy when Ian pops up on my screen. Kevin was really working hard trying to manifest that Cody eviction, but buddy, it's not gonna happen. Cody's likely gonna win the whole season. But I mean, in that as well, you see that they're all pretty much saying Cody's running things, so that just makes the chances of Cody winning even higher. Tyler acting surprised when Memphis came in was pretty funny. It's obviously very rehearsed, so like the reactions, you're like, yeah, you definitely already knew that. But Tyler's especially funny. He's like, Danny and Kevin clashing in the jury segment. Ian's face was pretty much me. I was like, okay. Danny was defending Nicole, which we've seen a lot of bitter comments made towards Nicole from Danny, and now I saw that she was kind of defending Nicole, but then she wasn't, so I was a little confused. Christmas, evicted from the house, no surprise. Her comment to Enzo saying pretty much that he got third was funny and true. I think from what I've heard and seen, Enzo's been pretty much on edge lately. I think he's kind of realized that he's not in the best position. So I mentioned that Christmas said she would have taken Cody because of that deal she kind of made with Cody. And Julie's comment was kind of like, you really think you'd win against Cody? Like, she didn't say that explicitly. I guess she kind of did, but it was like, come on, girl. And Christmas, she does. Christmas is very confident. And she was saying that she's played a great game. She was defending her game and saying that, yeah, she could have won against anyone. Okay. In the goodbye messages, the house guests revealed the truth about the alliances to Christmas. two wise guy alliances, blah, blah, blah. And Christmas said she wasn't surprised. But I don't know. I feel like she could be a little bit surprised. She may have had a feeling about it and a gut instinct about it, but I think being told flat out still is some type of surprise. Yeah, it was really nice to see the house guests get messages from home. It was really sweet. I think Nicole was dissecting Victor's message, thinking that there is some type of hidden meaning. I guess this is what the Big Brother house does to you, but I was definitely tearing up looking at these, and Enzo with his kids was so cute and sweet. Yeah, so yeah, now let's go into the whole reminiscing episode, this whole look back at the season, the final three, talk about what happened this season. I like when they show clips that we haven't seen before, because some of them, you know, they were really funny, and it was especially like clips we haven't seen of them in the DR session, more raw footage, was really funny. Then they show some stuff that we already saw, which is fine because it did happen this season, but I just find it more entertaining when I get to see stuff that I haven't seen before. Enzo's prank with the toilet paper on Cody and Nicole Peter Pants was so funny. I really didn't find it that funny, but I guess good for them for laughing and enjoying the moment. I have never laughed so hard that I peed my pants. The scaring pranks were pretty funny. Cody and Danny, it was enjoyable. The whole little pranks that they do and stuff throughout the seasons are in good fun. It makes light of it, and it's not taking things too seriously. I was happy to see Janelle again, and Kaser, and all the people I love that got evicted early. Poor David didn't get his fries, almost burned the house down. He was trying to do something nice. Poor guy. He genuinely does seem like a nice guy. Of course, they had Nicole do the lead-in into the Janelle and Kaser friendship, which I honestly don't mind seeing those clips again. It was really cute. I know I mentioned about, you know, stuff we haven't seen, but I'm totally fine seeing Janelle and Kaser on my screen, even if I have already seen it. And so what? I cried again. Big deal. Does Cody pretend to be dumb? How does he not know what ripe is? I don't know how he's gone through, 29 years and doesn't really know what ripe is. And Tyler's like, how? Christmas and Tyler talking about the squirrel statue. Christmas thought it was real, and she's like, it's like a statue, and Tyler's like, it is a statue. I mean, maybe she's just a little blind. Maybe she just, you know, isn't wearing her glasses or her contacts. That's something I would do if I wasn't wearing my glasses or my contacts. But yeah, it was pretty funny. So I really liked the whole diary room segment of the house guests asking for stuff. It was really funny. I thought it was so cute. Ian saying he didn't get a beer and everybody else got a beer. And I was like, oh, poor Ian. Memphis asking for the hot tub to be warmed up several times. It was funny. Bailey and her list of things that they need. Nicole had no shame asking for a nose hair clipper, which, I mean, good for her. Nicole A was looking for her socks, and she was putting out feelers. Hey, if you guys hear about my socks, I can't find them. I loved hearing them say nice things about Ian. I wish we got a different autism talk. I think this is the same one we already saw on the show. I would have liked the one between him and Kaser, but I mean, I'm not complaining, I guess, that I got some more Ian screen time. We got to see more of Bailey's punishment, the whole tricycle thing. Poor girl, that looked treacherous, and she handled it like a champ, super positive. I would have been complaining. Her legs must have been jelly after. They must have hurt so much the next day or right after, whatever. But good for her. I felt bad seeing everybody cry in the DR. Some of them were kind of funny. And then there's Janelle, who doesn't cry. She probably cried like twice in her life, and she's just like, I'm not going to give him the satisfaction to see me upset or hurt. And I was like, yes, Capricorn Queen. I wish I could be like that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Are you excited for the finale? Don't forget to like and subscribe.